Hello everyone, Angry One Horn here with a quick DC6 startup. Uh, from the way I do it, using realistic engine start and all the realism turned on, and the way I get this thing started without any hassle, and based on a video I saw of a real DC6 getting started. As you can see, we're here in a snowy, rainy Twin Falls, Idaho. Uh, in my B-17 inspired livery that I fly when I'm flying with Splasher 6 on his cadet training series. So let's hop in this DC6 and let's get it started. So one thing you're going to want to do is make sure that all your external items are removed and your doors are closed. You have your ground power unit, but if you have anything like the wheel chocks, the engines will not start. So you got to remove all those. When we turn power on, we'll get some lights on in this cockpit. I have them set up for the red, and that'll be awesome. We'll have that little ambiance. All right, so let's go ahead, look up here, and we need to turn on our battery and external power switch, and then we want to go to ground power as the source, and that'll allow us to do this without drawing down the battery during this tutorial. However, we probably won't be on that long anyway. All right, now that we got the power, go ahead and turn on our emergency lights and our seatbelt, put our position lights to steady, and our beacon to on. There is a full pre-flight, pre-power on checklist, pre-engine start checklist that goes through a lot of steps. And a lot of that is verifying things. We're going to just go through the items that are required to get the aircraft started, that require you to move a switch or whatever, a lever or switch. We're going to simulate that we've done all that stuff prior. Then we get the call that we're ready to go fly, and all we have to do is get the engine started and get ready to taxi. That's what we're doing right now. So in order to get these engines started, in order to be ready, we need to go ahead and flip our inverters up, 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 the generators up, come down, and we'll turn our cowl flaps full open. All right, we're gonna go over to this panel. We're gonna flip just this switch up right there, the cabin heater and master. All right, and then we're gonna come down here. We're gonna put our fuel selectors full forward. We are going to take the gust lock off. We're gonna crack our throttles to a 10th to a quarter inch. We are now set up to start these engines. First thing you're gonna do is you're going to flip this engine selector to 3. We start number 3 first because the inboard engines have the hydraulic pumps on them, so number 3 because when you start that side, you can still load passengers aircraft on the passenger from the left side of the airplane. So we're going to start number 3 first. So to do that, we're going to selector number 3. We're going to go fuel boost. We're going to go down here and we're going to hit this primer for about 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to pinch the starter and safety switch. On 3, we're going to hit primer.
6.
On 6, we're going to hit boost.
9.
On 9, we're going to hit
12.
ignition. Now 12, we're going to hit mixture. Full rich. And then we're going to watch our gauges. You can see number 3 is cranked up. Got some manifold pressure. Got to slowly climb up RPMs as it warms up. And we got a good start there. You can hear when I'm not talking. The switch is clicking. Okay, now that we got a good start on number 3, go ahead and turn off the fuel. We'll turn this to number 4. 4 boost pump low. primer, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze the starter and safety. 3 primer.
6.
Boost on 6.
9.
Ignition on 9.
12.
And mixture on 12. All right, we got a good engine start there. See, it's climbing up, and our switches are being reset. All right, so we're gonna go and start number 2 next. So we go turn forward back to off the boost pump. We're gonna turn the selector to 2, number 2 to booster, and we're gonna primer it. All right, squeeze safety and
3.
starter.
6. 9.
Clear prop.
We got a good start on number 2. All right, boost pump off, selector to 1, boost pump low on 1, primer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, start and safety,
3.
3,
6.
6,
9.
9,
12.
12. All right, now that we've got a good start, we'll go ahead and put our boost pump to off, selectors to off. We're also going to remove our ground power. And then we're going to link up the AFE or link up the AFE to where we're at. So we're going to have them double check her after
Start selected
starts.
boost pumps. Off and off. Battery switch. Plain battery. Generators and inverters. Checked and on. Emergency lights. Armed. Ground power. Removed. After start checks complete.
This is also when I'll go ahead and turn on the avionics. And this is also when you do any of the other icing stuff that you need to do, but that I was just wanting to go through the engine startup procedure. Once you're at this point, you could taxi down to the instrument hold line. You could do your before takeoff checks. Once those are complete, you taxi out to the runway and start your takeoff procedure on either a dry or wet takeoff. And that is it. That is how you start the DC-6. And it's been reliable for me. I was having issues when I first got this. I watched a video on a real DC-6 startup, and I've been using this procedure ever since. Thank you for watching, and I hope to bring you many more of these little videos on ways I found to get me consistent and reliable procedures for these enhanced aircraft. Thank you so much.